A masculine man will enable, encourage, platform, I don't care what word you use, the true feminine energy of any sensible one. When guys in this space start speaking as authority on spiritual matters, it's now my business. And what we're seeing from some of this red pill stuff is not men who are seeking, not men who are becoming, not men who want to find anything. They are
Ruslan.
My buddy Hafiz went on the Saucecast.
Really?
Yes,
Hey,
and he was on there with a gentleman named Coach Greg, and I thought he did a fantastic job, but the red pill community completely tore him up.
Greg Duquette?
No, I wish it was Greg Duquette.
Oh, he said Coach Greg? I was like,
no,
yo,
different
great crossover.
Different Coach Greg, red pill Coach Greg.
Oh, okay.
And so I think Hafiz did a phenomenal job arguing for why marriage was a good thing, arguing for why, why he got married, and they did not like that. And the funny thing is with the red pill community, the argument is this, right? It's there's the same thing that happens with like people debating the red pill community, but the red pill community, there's two things that they try to use to completely poison the well.
Yeah.
And one of them is you got emotional, right? So Hafiz releases this video today, and the comments is like, you got emotional. And the red pill equivalent, you got emotional, is the blue pill version of who hurt you. So when these guys are talking about issues with men's rights and men, who hurt you, right? And that's supposed to just shut down the whole conversation. Who hurt you? Boom, that diffuse. You can't say anything to that because clearly someone hurt you. That's why you're hostile towards women. Yep. The red pill version of that is you're emotional, or this is a hope strategy, and you're just hoping, blind faith, hoping. You're an ideologue, right? This is the same stuff Rollo was trying to say about me. So
we believe in statistics. You pray for the best outcome.
Right. And Hafiz is very well read. He knows a lot of stuff. He knows all the statistics. And so he goes on, and I think he did a fantastic job within this conversation. It was the same young lady that was on from when I was on, the OnlyFans nurse.
Oh, yeah.
So she was on there. And so they actually mentioned me briefly.
Nice.
So I thought it was great. I watched the full thing. I really enjoyed it. And he's getting dragged. Like they're
in their comments of that video?
In his own video, on the Saucecast comments, on other channels reacting to him, the whole bit, right? And so he put up this video that I wanted to react to, and to tie this in to this verse, Proverbs 18:22, the man who finds a wife finds a treasure and receives favor from the Lord. And what we're seeing from some of this red pill stuff is not men who are seeking, not men who are becoming, not men who want to find anything. They're doing the opposite in some ways. Not all of them, but a lot of them. We saw it with academics, with the clip earlier with academics on Fresh and Fit, losing his mind, turning up, acting crazy, right? And so here is Hafiz's response to this whole thing.
Hope you guys are having a great day today. So if you guys don't know, last Thursday, I did a podcast with my guy, Adam Sosnick, on Value, Time, and Money. If you have not checked out that podcast, please be sure to check it out. So literally after recording that podcast, I thought about this video that I uploaded to the roommates page 2 years ago. And a lot of people did not.
This man is Nostradamus. 2 years ago, he made this video. 2 years ago, he's about to show us the video he made.
Wow.
Okay, so
watch that video, but I'm gonna go ahead and re-upload it and show it right now. And I want you guys to see this video, and I want you guys to hear the words that I'm saying, and you guys be the judge. After watching the Adam podcast, after seeing the reaction, after hearing how people are processing information, you tell me for yourself, is the things I was saying in 2020 true today? It blows my mind how literally it was so descriptive of the culture of men today. A lot of men fall into this category, and these men are what me and Francis deem as agents of destruction. And let me explain to you what I mean by these men are agents of destruction. One of my favorite actors is Will Smith, and I love Will Smith in I Am Legend.
They're saying it's
one of the most powerful scenes from I Am Legend, in my opinion, was at the very end when Will's character finally uncovered the cure for the disease that turned people into zombies. And he was in the basement of his home. And all of a sudden, his home was surrounded by zombies who wanted to kill him. There was the leader of the zombies, and the leader of the zombies was now in the basement, banging his head on the glass, trying to break in so he could kill Will. And what Will was trying to tell this guy, he's saying, stop, I can save you. Stop trying to fight. I am not the enemy. I'm here to help. Stop. And this zombie just looked at him and just started laughing, and kept on banging his head against the glass because he did not care about being helped. He could no longer reason in his life. He just wanted to see the world burn. You see, that's the sad reality of some guys. Somebody once made an amazing comment. He said about 90% of the people who rock with the roommates who are in the comments are so amazing, positive, uplifting people. We have this community of all these negative, cynical, nihilistic men who only want to spit out negative things and say all these nasty things. And these men don't want to improve. They don't want to level up. They don't want to put in the work. They just want to complain. They just want to speak bad things at people. They just want to go on people's accounts and say nasty words because they have so much evil in their heart. They want to spew it to other people. And when you're like, yo, guys, I'm here to help. I created all these courses for you. A lot of them are free. We have all these resources, all these videos, interviewed all these people, have all these things. We're here to help you. They don't want the help. They don't want the help.
Red Pill gonna be like, he's so emotional.
Yeah, he's too emotional.
He's so emotional.
And back then when he made this video, he was more Red Pill, right?
Yeah, I mean, this video came out when he had a explosive interview with Kevin Samuels. Candace Owens was on his platform.
Whoa.
And their channel was huge, and it was huge in this space specifically. He would sit down with a lot of folks in this space, and just to give the full perspective, like he wanted to hear from them. And so his Kevin Samuels interview was massive. This is right when Kevin Samuels was on an upslope.
The world burned. They are trapped in nihilism and misery. And that is the second future of men. There's too many guys like that. And sadly, there is no reasoning with them. I've tried. Like Will did, I tried. But there is no reasoning.
He's sitting there like,
I've tried.
I got the cure.
I got it, guys. Look, I want to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. And they're like, bah, I hate you, Hafiz.
Right now, there's going to be a chasm that's going to be created in the male community. And this chasm is going to separate the wheat from the chaff. The men who want to put in the work and the men who just want to complain and just spew out negativity. And I want to let all the guys know who are putting in the work, man, the future is bright, because guess what? When it comes to applying for jobs, you guys are going to win. When it's going to come to getting the right partner, you guys are going to win. When it's going to come to having happy families, you guys are going to win. There are men who are destined for success, and there are men who are choosing to fail.
I mean, this is the tension, right?
Yeah.
This is my tension with this community, right? Like, it's a lot of like, hey, we're the orators of objective truth.
Yeah.
But my truth says this. No, but let's look at the empirical data. No. You can't tell me about my experience. Wait a minute. You were the orator of objective truth.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same exact thing you see from feminism. It's just dudes doing it. It's just dudes doing it.
Snap.
And it's really sad because the nihilism will suck a lot of guys into this black hole where they will never find someone. And if they do, the real version of them will come out. The hostility towards women, the entitlement will come out, and they'll play themselves. And so I think the difference here is one. So those of you guys ask, like, what is the manosphere? So the manosphere is the general space of like men's improvement content. And there are people that hate the manosphere. Pretty much anyone on the left, like really, really, really fringe left, like super duper, like snowflake liberal, hate anything manosphere related.
Yeah.
Because it's intending to help men. Gary Vee will be considered manosphere.
The patriarchy.
Yes. Jordan Peterson will be considered manosphere.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Okay? Gary Vee and Jordan Peterson are not red pill.
Oh.
It's different,
Is
right?
Gary Vee technically manosphere?
Gary Vee is manosphere. Like when you go down the rabbit hole of folks dunking on the manosphere, Gary Vee they hate Gary Vee, right? And I've went and watched and listened to these arguments. And the disingenuous part about some of this stuff is seldom do these guys are willing to debate and have these conversations. Or it's guys like Destiny that are like leaps and bounds smarter. We'll sit down with a Sneeko who's just like a walking, talking billboard for the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really young, impressionable 24-year-old guy, and then you got Destiny who's 35, like schooling, sneaking. But these guys aren't really willing to sit and debate. So that's the manosphere. General men's improvement content trying to tell men, hey, you can do it. You can do it. Go get it. You can figure it out.
Yes.
Right? That's the manosphere. You would probably put fitness content in the category of manosphere, right? So anyone that's trying to help men with fitness stuff
Okay, I
is in
see
the
that.
category
Yeah,
of men,
for sure.
right? Business stuff, so on. So Patrick McDavid would be like manosphere. It's generally male audience. That would be manosphere, even though he just probably doesn't even know what the word means, right? Now, the red pill is a fragment of the manosphere, and that is this men's right, men's improvement content. And that is what they feel like, because of fourth wave feminism. And somebody asked, what's fourth wave feminism? So initial feminism was men and women are equal. Men and women should have the same rights. Men and women should be allowed to work. Men and women should both be able to make a livelihood. The issue is that multiple generations removed, it's not men and women are equal. It's that men are inferior to women. Women are smarter. Women, and then it overlaps with birth control and pro-abortion, pro-choice, sex positivity.
Oh.
And so 3-4 generations removed from feminism, now you got fourth wave feminism, which is complete, we got overturned. I got to be careful who I'm having sex with. Like that's fourth wave feminism.
Yeah.
Right? The girls with the purple hair. That's fourth wave feminism. The initial idea of feminism was just, hey, we want to help people. We want to help men and women make the same amount of money or whatever. We want to allow women to work. Red pill when you see it. Out the fresh and fit, red pill.
Was like just general responsibility content.
Responsibility, Jordan Peterson. But red pill hates Jordan Peterson because Jordan Peterson tells women they're right. You're right for being picky. You're right if a woman doesn't want... The woman is right if she doesn't want to be with you. Go figure it out, right? So the incels, the incels community is kind of like the involuntary celibates. That's who's kind of like consuming this content, yada, yada, yada. And so that is the difference between red pill and manosphere, men's improvement versus men's rights. Women have gone haywire. The modern woman is destroying America and the nuclear family, and corporations are benefiting it off of it. And we as men need to take back our rights.
That's crazy.
I would say any man who has a male masculine frame will demand a woman to get in line.
Frame as in like a mindset.
Frame as in, if you're a man who loves Jesus, you're capable, you're a provider, you're a protector, you're the priest of your home, or that is the value system you hold. I predict, and this is going to upset some of you guys.
Yep.
And it's especially going to upset CP.
Oh.
Both of our wives went to college.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Both of them were indoctrinated in some of this nonsense, correct?
Yes.
What happened?
They're both about to be sick.
They got in line! Not by force. Hear me loud and clear, man. I'm not talking about domineering, nasty, right? I'm talking about my frame as a man will allow the opportunity for a woman to be in her feminine frame.
Yeah, if you can provide enough money where your wife doesn't have to work, and she is all of a sudden presented this opportunity, this choice.
Yep.
She might start seeing all the other options.
What you want me to go for work for 50 hours a week and then send the kids to day school, to childcare, and pay someone else to raise my children for me? Yeah. What is you talking about, buddy?
You give her the opportunity, she might be like, wait, I could stay at home with the kids?
Right.
That's crazy.
A masculine man will enable, encourage, platform, I don't care what word you use, the true feminine energy of any woman.
Yeah.
Not any woman, any sensible woman. Because some women could be too far gone. Alan Parr's wife. Alan came on the channel. You guys should go back and watch it. What did Alan talk about? My wife was the career woman. My wife was earning a lot of money. And I was praying about it. And all of a sudden, my masculine frame, with the hand of God, she wanted to come stay home. She said God told her, you need to come stay home.
And further along in her career, too.
Way further along in her career. She's in her 30s.
It's not just like, oh, they just graduated college and now they're presented with the opportunity to either pursue the career or be a stay-at-home mom. It's like even the women that have been in the career for a while are now making that choice.
Right. So that's what I think Hafiz is attempting to speak to. That's what I'm attempting to speak to with regards to the stuff we talk about. Hafiz is doing a great job. I think the roommates are doing a great job. I think this entire space is a lot of echo chamber nonsense, and which is fine. Like, look, if there's guys in the fitness space talking nonsense, I mind my business.
Yeah.
When guys in this space start speaking as authority on spiritual matters, it's now my business.
I see what you're saying.
And so whenever these guys start talking about God and faith and spirituality, you're out of pocket. You know what I mean? Because most of you guys don't know what you're talking about.
And it said that Simeon blessed God.